Let me give you a good piece of advice. It doesn't matter whether you're a sole proprietor, whether you have created a C corporation or S corp, LLC, whatever your legal structure that you set up for yourself may be. If you are in business, any business, you need to have some general liability insurance. Now, reading over the contract here, this independent contractor agreement that EOS puts out, if you go and lease a vehicle for yourself and your family, excuse me, you will have to put insurance on that vehicle. Not necessarily to cover you, but to cover the public and to cover whoever the company is that actually owns that vehicle. You know, if you're leasing it from GM, then it'll cover GM. But you also want to be sure to have coverage that's going to cover you and maybe even your medical expenses. Reading over this independent contractor agreement from EOS, you need to have that insurance in place to cover you, because their insurance is going to cover them and the public. But everything, it says repeatedly in here that you are going to indemnify and hold harmless EOS, the carrier. And let me give you just a brief sense of how lopsided this agreement is that EOS puts out. Lopsided favoring them, not you. Beginning on page number 2 of their independent contractor agreement, item number 5, independent contractors' responsibilities. Independent contractors' responsibilities outlined takes up all of page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, page 6, 7, and even the top third of page 8. The bottom 2/3 of page 8 covers 3 paragraphs, and that is carriers' responsibilities. All right, so that's their responsibilities to you is only 3 paragraphs. Your responsibilities to them is about 7 pages, or 6 1/3 pages. So that's how lopsided this agreement is. And, you know, they've taken great pains to protect themselves and totally hose you. They have taken great pains to generate as much revenue for them out of this agreement as they possibly can, and taking as much away from you as they possibly can. This agreement, in my opinion, as the task force, that leasing task force that the FMCSA has put together, I believe that this is going to be one of those that they're either going to have to do away with their lease purchase program, or they're going to have to completely overhaul it and make it more fair, more even between both parties, because this is a very lopsided agreement. And there's a number of things in here that concern me. But if you decide to move forward and participate in the lease purchase contract or the lease purchase program that EOS Trucking offers, get yourself some general liability insurance to cover you to cover your family, your own personal assets. For God's sake, please, 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 have an attorney look this over. Don't just willy-nilly sign it. This can be very costly to you if you don't pay attention. And they can hang your ass out to dry if you don't pay attention. So please take the time, read and understand this agreement. For probably somewhere in the ballpark of $1,000, maybe $1,200-$1,500 for a year, you can get general liability insurance to cover you. So please take a chance, have an attorney, or take the opportunity rather, have an attorney look it over. I would not recommend this program to anyone. And if you are already in the EOS lease purchase program, I would take steps to protect myself and my family from any possible backlash. You don't know what the future holds. You could be involved in an accident just sitting still. It happened to me. Somebody can rear end you. You see and hear all the time about people brake checking. I watched a video online the other day. I don't know where it was. I don't know who it was. But a car actually pulled in front of a tractor and stopped, then backed up and hit the tractor. The tractor was sitting still. Lucky for him, he had a dash cam. You never know what the public is going to do. And everyone is looking for a quick payday. So please take the steps to protect yourself. You guys be safe. Take care, and I'll see you down the road. Bye.